Hello and welcome to another Timberborn video. I've released a few time-lapse videos and the reception has been amazing. A recurring question I get asked in the comments on Reddit and Discord is, how do you make your Timberborn time-lapse videos? So today I will be answering that question in a little bit more detail than I have in my replies. And we will get right into that, but first make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my other content. Now let's go through the steps I take when making my time-lapse videos. I will not be going into the whole how to make a build, there is another video for that. This video is purely for the creation of the time-lapse videos itself. The first step is to design and place down the next part of the build we want to focus on. Make sure there is plenty of work to be completed in a single clip, so it isn't boring to watch. I usually record 4 to 6 minutes from a single camera position with the speed of the game on max. This means that the in-game time progresses a few days at least, so plan construction accordingly. Of course, this also relates to the number of builders you have available. My advice is to have quite a few. I had about 24 in the larger districts for my latest Roseburg time-lapse video. Step 2 is the boring part, and you might want to plan other activities during this time. We have to wait for our stockpiles to be refilled. The log piles, the warehouses with construction materials, we need enough in store so the recorded clip isn't the viewers just watching beavers wait for enough trees to be cut down. This might take a while, especially if there is a lack of power or production buildings are scarce. Waiting for gears can be frustrating during this step. The next step is easy, but we have to be aware of our previous recordings. It's time to pick a camera position. The position should be different enough from the previous clip so there is enough of a scenery and angle change for the viewer. We have the camera angle, let's hide the interface and see if everything that our builders are going to be working on fits nicely into our viewport. In case we are not happy with this position, we can return to the previous step and readjust. To hide the interface, press Ctrl and H at the same time. Step 5 is for sitting back and watching our beavers sweat while they construct the next part of our build. We unpause any previously paused construction work. As mentioned before, we record 4 to 6 minutes or until our resources are depleted, whichever comes first. The next step is for you to take a moment to hit that like button. After we have recorded the clip, we will pause any unfinished construction. This is so we can return to the first 2 steps without accidentally completing any construction off camera. We now return to step 1 and we keep repeating this process until we have a bunch of clips and our build is completed. Now it's time to put it all together. I use DaVinci Resolve for this, but you can use whatever video editing software you prefer. All the clips need to be sped up, otherwise it's not really a time-lapse now, is it? For the full build time-lapse videos, I usually increase the speed 45 times. We can add some crossfades between the clips or you can get some other transitions in. Now we find some nice background music to go with it and you'll have a time-lapse video ready for rendering. Watch the video yourself a few times or show a friend and see if there are parts that look like nothing is happening so you can strip out those segments. The result of making a time-lapse video like this can be seen in this Roseburg time-lapse video. I hope this short summary of what I do to make Timberborn time-lapse videos will inspire you to try and make some yourself. Please link the results of your own time-lapse videos in the comments. I'll be back soon with more. Bye for now.